You want to start off talking about the underclassmen play tonight, a couple goals from freshmen and a sophomore. How important is it that they've stepped up?
Well, a lot. I thought the freshmen that played really had an outstanding night in terms of Corey Kane, the goal, obviously Garrett Thompson's goal, and then Zarnhausen on defense. And I thought Andy Huff, I thought his line with Nate Henning, I thought that was maybe our best line of the night, even though I think they only accounted for maybe one of the goals. So our freshmen, the four that were in there, really played it solid, and I thought were a big boost to our team. I was of the four lines we had out there tonight, I was really happy with three of them, and the fourth, even there's some room for improvement.
4 penalties tonight. You said you don't want to take away from your aggressive gameplay, but obviously that's something you probably want to clean up going into the next game tomorrow.
We only took 4. Yeah, no, that's terrific. If we were to be able to do that, I would stay with 4 all the time. I did think, though, if you look, 2 of those penalties were by number 26. I think one was a trip and one was a hook. Both of those were in the offensive zone. Both of those were needless penalties. So those would be the 2 we would really want to clean up. He also got away with a potential trip in the neutral zone in the third period. So that would have been the hat trick for him. So yeah, there's room for improvement. But what we're not seeing the too many men on the ice, though, is my responsibility. That when I'll take blame. I didn't announce who was up next quick enough, so I'll take the heat on that one. So actually, there's 3 of the penalties we could have eliminated right there. I also, though, what we're not seeing, we haven't done, thank God, this year. We don't have a hit from behind yet, and so knock on wood, but that's helped.
Coach, on the third goal by Hennig, can you talk about what you saw on that play in terms of a pass? Pretty good play.
Yeah. I thought when he had good pressure in the zone, that line had sustained a lot of pressure. The puck had gone to the point, and I didn't see Nate off to the side. Derek Graham, I had a perfect view of the whole thing. I thought Derek was going to shoot, and at the last second, it was almost a no-look pass back door to Nate Henning. And give Nate credit, he was in the right spot, and he finished off the play. But it was a real good vision play by Derek Graham to find him back door.
In the preseason, we talked about your experienced guys, your seniors stepping up, like the guys did last year. What are you seeing from some of those experienced guys so far? It's still early in the season, 3 games in.
Well, tonight I would really look at 2 seniors that I thought, the named seniors too, coming into the year. There was 2 guys that were the preseason first and second team all CCHA, and that was Pat Nagel, outstanding night. He just looked so comfortable back in the net, and the guys get a lot of confidence playing in front of him. He's just very cool customer, very confident. And then obviously Zach Redmond, he had a whale of a night. And so those 2 are leading both off the ice but on the ice as well. And you've got to have that senior type leadership and calming influence in order to be successful.
With that, are you going to roll with Nagel tomorrow?
You know what? The good question. We haven't made our decision up. Coming into the weekend, we weren't sure, so that's one I'll sleep on. What I'd like to see, though, is we need to see if we're a mature enough team that to play 2 good games in a row. That's yet to be seen.
Coach, a lot of kids returning on defense. Can you talk about where you think the offense is at and how you've progressed through 3 games?
You know what? I think our offense is coming. We're such a different team this year than we were a year ago. Part of it, as a coach, is we're grappling with the right chemistry between lines. I think what we're going to see is some nights like tonight where we scored 4, we generated some chances, but then we're also going to see nights like last Saturday where we've only had a handful of chances all night. So until we get the chemistry all worked out amongst the lines and the kids get used to some bigger roles than what they had a year ago. When the players start to move around and like a line right now that I'd like to see really get comfortable as a top line would be Kersinger, Willett, and possibly Umbach on the left side. But certainly Kersinger and Willett and whoever happens to be with those guys, I think has the ability to maybe move into a first line. But that's 2 sophomores right there, so maybe a bit early for that.